Okay, so to get started, the measurements that you need: one, your bust measurement. So you're going to just measure the bust, and for me that is 33 inches. Then the next measurement you need is from your shoulder to where you want your cardigan to stop, right? And for me that is 20 inches. Then from this side of your arm to where your wrist is, you also need to take measurement of that, and you can also adjust it when you're making your sleeves. So from here to where my wrist begins is, you can get someone to measure you, or you can kind of figure it out yourself. So for me it's 16 inches. So with that, let's get started with today's tutorial. We're going to start with our back panel first, and you're going to chain the amount of chain needed to reach the height of your cardigan. You know, the measurement you took from your shoulder to where you want your cardigan to be, that measurement. So for me it was 89 plus 1 chain for the height of my cardigan, but for this example I'm just going to chain 19 plus 1, which will be our turning chain. So I've reached my 19 chain plus 1, that's 20. Then I'm going to turn my work, and skipping the first stitch, I'm going to make half double crochet into the back bump. Make half double crochets into the back bump. So keep making half double crochets into your stitch until you have 10 stitches left. Then we're going to switch to our smaller hook to make the ending part of our cardigan, to give it the ribbon effect. So I now have 10 stitches left, and I'm going to switch to my 3mm crochet hook, and I'm going to make single crochets. So just make 10 single crochets until you reach the end of the row. Okay, we've reached the end of the row. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and we're going to make single crochet into the back loop only. So after making 10 single crochets, I'm going to change my hook to my 4.5mm crochet hook and make half double crochets back loop only until I reach the end of the row. Then chain 1, and this is basically the pattern for the cardigan. We're going to be making half double crochets and single crochets into the back loop only of the cardigan. So you just keep repeating this until you reach half of your bust measurements, and that will be your back panel. So this is what my back panel looked like. I did a total of 60 rows. This is what the ribbon stitch looked like, and I did a total of 60 rows. Then now I'm going to go ahead to do my front panel. My front panel will be half of my back panel. So my back panel is 60 rows. Then my front panel, I'm going to do 25 rows for each side. Altogether it is 50 rows. Then I have some space in the middle because I'm going to be adding ribbon to the edge of my cardigan. So go ahead and do the 2 front panels of your cardigan with the same pattern of half double crochets and single crochets, and I'll meet you guys back again. So now we have our back panel and our 2 front panels. Just gonna place them like this and like this, okay? And what we're going to do now is that we're going to join the top together, and I'm going to be using single crochet just to join the tops together. So before we begin, I'm just going to take some stitch markers and mark the front and back panel together, and this one also, and do the same thing for this side. Count how many stitches and mark the front and back panel together. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Then this one will be 25. Just mark here and here. So this is what our work looks like. And we're just going to seam the top with single crochet. I'm thinking of seaming this way so that the tail will be on this end, and seaming this way and the tail will be on this end. But it depends on you. But either way, we're going to hide the tail of both sides. Okay, so now I have attached the top side of my cardigan. And for this part, I've already gone ahead to make one part of the cardigan. So what I did was that I seamed the side of my cardigan to where I want my armpits to begin. So you're just going to do that for this side. You're going to seal the cardigan from the bottom part to where you want your armhole to begin. Then after you've done that, you seal the side of your cardigan to where you want your armhole to begin. You can wear it to see if it fits comfortably on your body and the armhole space is enough. Okay, let me just put that on. So as you can see, this is my armhole for my cardigan, and I seamed it up to that space. You're going to take your cardigan and now you're going to count the number of stitches that are left. So you count round your where your armhole is going to be, where your sleeves are going to be. You're going to count the number of stitches round, and you're going to go ahead and make the number of rows for your sleeves. Okay, so for me it was 48 rows, 48 stitches for my armhole. By the time I counted it round, 48 stitches. So I made a 48 row sleeve, as you can see. Okay, so with the measurement that we got for the length of our sleeves that we took, we're just going to chain up that number of stitches that reached the measurement. But for the pattern tutorial, I'm just going to chain up 20 plus 1. Okay, so but you go ahead and chain up the amount of stitches or the amount of chain needed to reach the length of your sleeves. So the pattern for the sleeves is a bit different. We're going to be making half double crochet like we did for the body of the cardigan. So skip one and just do half double crochets until you have 10 stitches left. Then I'll meet you again to show you what you need to do for your sleeves part. So now we have 10 stitches left. You're going to switch your hook to your 3mm crochet hook. And now we're going to make slip stitches. Okay, so for the body of the cardigan, we made single crochet. But for the sleeves, we're going to make slip stitches. So you just make 10 slip stitches. And don't forget to make your slip stitches loose so that when you're coming up on them in the next row, it's easy for you to enter into each stitch, because we're going to be doing back loop only also for your sleeves. Then chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to make slip stitches into the back loop only. Keep making slip stitches. Once you have 10 slip stitches, then you change to your big hook and you're just going to make half double crochet into the back loop only. Okay, just the same way you did for the body of the cardigan. Half double crochet for your body for the body of your sleeves, and slip stitches for the wrist section of your sleeves. Okay, so just keep repeating this until you reach the number of rows for your sleeves. After you finish seaming your front and back cardigan and also the size, the amount of stitches left for your sleeves, you're going to count that, like I said, and make that the number of rows for your sleeves. Okay, for me it was 48 stitches, so I made 48 rows for my sleeves. Then I will attach them. So just keep repeating this pattern until you reach the number of rows for your sleeves. Then I'm going to seal up the sleeve from here. I'm going to seal it up to the mouth area. Then I'm going to make single crochets round. This will make it easier for me to know where to place my crochet hook when joining it to the body of the cardigan. So I'm going to seal it from the bottom to the top, then do single crochet round, then join it to the body. So just go ahead and do that. And once I reach the part where I need to join the sleeve to my body, I'm going to show you. And also we're going to use single crochets to join every part of this cardigan. Okay, now I have sealed the side of my cardigan and also my sleeves and done single crochet round my sleeves. And now I'm going to start joining it together. Okay, starting from the first stitch here and the stitch here, I'm going to single crochet both sides together. Okay, so yarn over, pull through, and make a single crochet. So just keep single crocheting both sides together. I'm going to reduce my hook size to my 3mm crochet hook. So single crochet the next 2 stitches together. So the stitch on this side and the stitch on this side. Okay, make sure it is the next stitch so you don't skip any one. So this is the first stitch we just did single crochet into, and into the next stitch another single crochet like that. So just single crochet the whole arms round together. So after we made single crochet into the last stitch here and the stitch behind here, we have this part where we join the front and back panel together, this space. So I'm just going to put my crochet hook, as you can see, through it like this, and through this other side like this, and slip stitch it together. Okay, then insert my hook into the next stitch of the back arm hole and the next stitch here, and make single crochet. So just keep making single crochets like that until you reach the end of your armhole circle. Turn my work so you can see. So this is the space left right here, and I'm going to keep single crocheting both sides together till I get to the last stitch, and I'll show you guys how to finish off. And into the last stitch I'll make a single crochet, and this is the final stitch left. I'm just going to join it together by making single crochet, then slip stitch into the first stitch, chain 1, and I'm going to cut off my one, pull the yarn through, make it sure it's tight, then you can hide your yarn tail, or you can knot it like 3 more times and just cut off the extra yarn. Okay, so that's how to attach your sleeves to the body of your cardigan like that, round. And now I'm just going to try my cardigan on to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is what my cardigan is looking like, and we still need to do the ribbing around the cardigan. And if you want a button for your own cardigan, you can leave space for the buttonhole, but for me, I don't think I need any buttonhole. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to show you guys how to do the ribbing around your cardigan. Okay, so for the ribbing of our cardigan, we're going to be using our small crochet hook. So that's our 3mm crochet hook to do the ribbing around our cardigan. So beginning from the end part of our cardigan, so I'm just going to attach my yarn right here, and I'm going to chain 8 So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to make 1 turning chain, then going back into that stitch, but we're going to go into the back loop and not the front side of the stitch, but inside the back side. So turning your work, and into the back loop you're going to make single crochets. Then we're going to make slip stitches into the next 2 stitch, slip stitch here, and make another slip stitch into the next stitch. Then you're going to turn your work. You're not going to chain 1 after your slip stitch, you're just going to turn your work, then skipping the first 2 slip stitches you made, and into the first single crochet stitch you're going to make single crochet into the back loop only. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 1, turn your work, and make single crochets down until you get to the body of the cardigan. Then make 2 slip stitches, 1 and 2. Okay, then you turn your work and single crochet back up. So that's basically the pattern for the ribbon stitch. After you make your 2 slip stitch, you're going to skip them, make single crochet back to the top, chain 1, then come back down. Then once you reach the body of the cardigan, you make 2 slip stitches, turn your work, skip the slip stitches, and make single crochet in the back loop only. So just keep doing that until you go round your cardigan, the neck part, onto the other side of the cardigan. And if you want to make or add button to your cardigan, once you reach where you want to place your button, on one side you're going to skip space for where the buttonhole will be. On the second side, you're going to mark it where the button is going to be placed. Just like that, round until you have number of buttonholes that you need. Then you can continue your ribbon stitch round until you reach the end of your cardigan. Okay, but for me, I don't think I'm going to be doing any button on this cardigan, so just go round.